Hello everyone, welcome back to Tillia's Natural Soaps. Yesterday I made my cool water type and Versace type soap, and today I will be unmolding. Move my paper. I usually put plastic wrap on top so you won't get the ash, but I didn't do it for these small molds. So we're going to unmold these. Oh, they're still a little tacky. I may have to wait. This is my Versace type soap. So I'm going to wait for this mold because it's still a little tacky, but I don't want to unmold them. Let me see this one. This one is not tacky. They came out of the same. It's a little tacky. This is my cool water. So I'm going to wait for these because it's a little tacky. I can unmold those tomorrow. Get that out of the way. Get these two out of the way. Here's my little travel soaps, the little samples. These are my little Versace type. And these are a little tacky, not too much, but I'm going to go ahead and stretch out the soaps in the mold, and I can unmold these tomorrow as well. So that means my big soap may still be tacky. It was a little warm. So let's see. I might not be able to unmold this. It's a little tacky, but we'll see. Let's do the cool water first. See how the ash on the, I don't know if you can see, yes, the ash on the top of the soap. Usually if I wrap it in plastic wrap, it'll be that dark like that. But it's still soap. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that air, got to it. I think I filled these molds up a little too much. Sometimes if you fill them too much, they don't pop right out. There you go. And it is tacky. Pretty though, isn't it? Okay, there's a little tacky, so I'm going to cut it and see what it looks like. If it's too tacky, I may have to wait. So I'm going to cut off a little sample. That's too big. That's my little sample. So it's not too bad. I can go ahead and cut it. Let's see how big this is. Why is this thing? Okay, I'm going to have to move this down a little bit. It's a little too big. I don't want to just give away products. And I forgot I had reset this for when I made my kojic acid soap, which cost a little more. So there you go. And that's still a big bar of soap. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit more. There you go. I have it marked here, but I can't see it. It's starting to fade, so I'm going to have to redo my spacing. There you go. Pretty little swirls, pretty swirls. And I could make them a little smaller since I filled the mold up a little too high. So I'm going to get this cut, and then we're going to go to our Versace type. This right now is cool water. Okay, I finished cutting the cool water soap. So now I'm going to cut my Versace type soap. And wash my hands. Yeah, I did cut those soaps a little big. Normally I would get 11 bars of soaps and 2 sample soaps. But I only was able to get 10, I believe. Yes, 10. So here is my Versace type. So let me see if I can get this out of the mold. Well, I got that out of the mold. I would never fill it all the way up again. But here's my soap. Let me see if I can turn it over so you guys can see it. Whew, this is a lot of soap. Because it's tacky, I'm going to lay it on its side and cut off a sample. Let's see what that looks like. So this is in my pot swirl sample. So you can see it. Pretty. And it is a little too soon for me to cut it because I can still smell that processed smell, eggy smell, or whatever you want to call it. Isn't that pretty? But this will make it dry quicker. When you do the in the pot swirl, you never know what you might get. So I'm going to cut this and I'll show you what the soaps look like. Okay, here is my Versace type soap for men. And this, like I said, is in the pot swirl. And I usually put it on here on a drying rack. And this slides in so it's suspended in air. So you get the drying quicker. I don't have to turn it because every side is in that hanging basket. And here's the difference. Like I said, in a swirl pot, you never know what you're going to get. I put the name of my soaps and when it's cured on the labels, and it just goes on top. like so. It goes on top. And when it's ready, and I might just leave this out here because I want it to get a little hard before I stamp them. I do put my business stamp on the soaps. So I like to do it when the soap is harder, because when I do it too soft, you have to keep cleaning out the stamp itself, so the soap cakes in it. So it's an acrylic stamp. So I'm going to leave these out so it can dry more. Then stamp them, and I'll show you how I'll stamp my soaps. I even stamp the little samples. I used to make all my soaps one color, and that's the regular color it comes with, but sometimes my kids will come home and think I made cake, and I don't want them eating any batter. But that is all my soaps. Don't forget to like and share my videos. Again, you can go to my website if you want to purchase anything at www.taliasnaturalsoaps.com. Toodles!